welcome back to the Corporate Mullet Podcast. I'm one half of the team here, Mike.
And I'm Sachin.
We're excited to talk about the Monaco race today. Unfortunately, Ferrari won today, so we got to celebrate them.
Fortunately, they won. Historic day.
So
the Prince of Monaco has claimed his throne. He's risen. He's taken the throne as the king of the streets. Charles Leclerc.
One race don't mean nothing.
Congratulations. Finally, the curse is broken.
Let's see if he can keep it up. We'll get into that in a bit. We got that. We got all the eventful stuff that happened with Checo. And then just the outcome, what we think, drivers will end up, and so on and so forth. But to start off, I'll give Sachin the mic here to, tout his horn a bit and talk.
All right. What more can I say? I mean, it was a boring race. It was a boring ass race, but Leclerc brought it home. After basically leading the pack for the whole weekend, I guess everyone sort of expected it, but I'm sure myself, most Ferrari fans around the world had their butt cheeks clenched waiting to see when he's going to hit a wall, when they're going to make a bad call, what's going to happen, how are they going to screw it up this time. He's had 2 poles before, 2 DNFs, one did not start, 1 4th place, 1 6th place.
Got saved by the red flag.
Finally.
Saved by the red flag.
No, Leclerc didn't need it. Leclerc didn't give a shit about the red flag.
The other half needed it.
Carlos got a little lucky there after the tap, but more than any of that, Leclerc brought it home. I didn't know until today when I think during the commentary they mentioned it. It's the first home race in Monaco won by a Monegasque driver in 90-something years, 93 years or something.
That's what they're called? Monegasques?
Monegasque. Yeah.
Monegasques.
They're Monegasque.
I feel like they don't get enough flag for that. They need to rebrand. But congrats to Leclerc, man.
He took it home. He took it home. But honestly, the race was boring, man. I was hoping that his first victory in Monaco would be some exciting, interesting race. No one cares about Checo's race. No one cares about that.
That was all over ESPN.
That's what
I haven't even seen Leclerc's ESPN post
because it just finished. But also that Checo's race, whatever. No one cares about that. Here's the difference, right? He puts in one good performance here and there. The rest of the time he's in the freaking wall.
Man.
No,
he got sabotaged.
It's not the same. We've been waiting. Everyone's been waiting for Charles to win this, and it seems like 2024 is the year to break curses. Lando got his first win. Charles wins in Monaco. Good year so far. Good year.
McLaren looks good.
McLaren's looking really good.
Looks really good.
I was really worried about Piastri when they were backing up the pack during the race today. I'm just oh man, please. I was Carlos, put some pressure on this dude. Don't let him get even closer. But it worked out. Qualifying was terrifying too. Oh man, Q3, I was come on, Leclerc, you've been leading the whole weekend. Just get it into first place. Just get it done. And he got it. He made it happen. He took the win. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Dude, Lewis Hamilton, to talk about, the more relevant team, Mercedes. He was looking good in qualies, bro. Practice was too.
See, but I'm not gonna use Monaco as a benchmark to predict other races because it's a much slower track, so other cars, certain cars are gonna perform better. It kind of equalizes the speed difference in a lot of them, which is why you see
bro, the
freaking Alpine getting into Q3 and scoring points and shit.
The commentators were Verstappen's superior car can't pass Russell. It's all about positioning on this track. I'm that's fucked up. First of all, put some respect on the Mercedes car. It's come a long way. But man, Verstappen, it's a clearly superior car.
Verstappen, Red Bull has a great car, right? But it's not going to be the best for every track. Monaco was one of those tracks for Max.
It's wherever you qualify,
Yeah, the whole weekend he was complaining, saying that the car is on the knife's edge. It's feeling slippery everywhere. It's a little unpredictable, all that stuff, normal racing excuses. Charles is the better driver at the end of the day, so.
Yeah. It'll be interesting to see Hamilton kind of pick up where, Sainz is doing well. Sainz is doing really well.
Sainz has been doing well, which is why I'm still not happy about this trade, or not. I guess not trade, but picking up Hamilton and dropping Sainz. I don't know. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I like the team the way it is right now, but we'll see. He did have a good performance. I think he got screwed a little bit today because the race engineer didn't tell him to pick up the pace a little bit when Verstappen went into the pits. You know, he could have got some space there, but unfortunately that didn't happen for him. But no one really cares about Mercedes this season. It's all right.
Well, there's a whole fan base out there dedicated to this. Russell put on, Hamilton put on. We got some points. So this was probably our best performance, which isn't saying much. But
is it?
Yeah.
I haven't been paying attention to Mercedes' performance
5-7,
at all.
hell yeah. Usually you have someone in the 5th and then someone in the 11th or 10th, maybe 9th here and there. But no, I'm more interested to see who gets paired with Russell. I'm
next year?
vouching for Checo. I want Checo on Mercedes. The Mercedes probably don't want Checo.
First of all, you need someone that wants to go to Mercedes right now.
I mean, what other rumor spot would he be? I mean,
I'm kidding. I mean, I would want to see like Alex up there, but obviously that's not going to happen. He just extended with Williams.
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen. But Kimi Antonelli is going to make his way up eventually to Mercedes. At Mercedes?
Put a Japanese. I think you need an international pop, bro. That's what Hamilton was, is an international pop.
What do you mean?
He's world renowned, bro. Lewis Hamilton.
Yeah, because he won, not for anything.
No, I don't think we're gonna be relevant with the car right now. So might as well just put something that sells, bro. Get the team hype, get the team relevant, get some backing behind the team, fix the car.
I mean, honestly, I say with the way Checo's performing, leave him at Red Bull so we have a chance to beat him. You know,
I guess
he's just bleeding
Sainz
points.
Might go there.
He's bleeding points for him. Sainz won't go to Red Bull.
You never know, man.
I don't think so. I mean, I'm sure he'd take the seat, but like the rumors, I don't know if you've been following. All right, so for a little context, Michael's newer to F1. So if he says some stuff that don't make sense, he's still learning. He's still learning.
That's what they said about me in sales, and it worked out. Watch, I got an eye for
He's still learning.
Related, super far related, but in college football, I said Joe Burrow should have started over whoever the starter was at Ohio State. I have the Instagram picture. If you follow me on Instagram, go back there. I said Joe Burrow should be starter, and now he was made it to the Super Bowl, all that stuff. Just like F1, bro. I was new to college football, and then just like F1, I'm telling you, put some respect on Checo and watch.
Checo has been dropping the ball, man. I mean,
he's getting sabotaged, bro.
This was a horrible race for him. This was another, you know, we could say weekend to forget. Just like I think, what was it, last year or the year? No, year 21. I think he won, but. Other than the year that he won, it was like weekends to forget at Monaco every time.
Checo's an A player though, bro. They got him on a B role at Red Bull.
No,
they got to put him on a team that can.
Here's the problem: he has zero consistency. The only thing he's consistent at is sucking. Like
so
he's not a bad driver, right? The problem with him is, I mean, okay, he qualifies P18 in the same freaking car that Max can qualify
6
and go to Q3 at least, you know. And when Max is always on pole, I mean, Checo is not always up there for, you know, second place. It's not Red Bull 1-2s all the time or anything like that.
They just got him,
compare it to like when Mercedes was dominant with Lewis Hamilton and Valtteri, right? Valtteri was like, it was Mercedes 1-2, Mercedes 1-2, Mercedes 1-2, Mercedes 1-2.
That's a historically great team.
All the time.
You can't compare
Red Bull's a historically great team too. They're four-time world champion, bro. Four-time in a row they won with Vettel. They were a fantastic team. They were a fantastic team. Red Bull's a great team. They actually they had the fastest pit stops. They had the best aerodynamics designer. They have a very stable leadership until Dietrich passed away and stuff.
They
were a solid team always. Mercedes, I don't know. I feel like after Niki Lauda passed away, they kind of started to fall apart.
Short run though, not historically great.
Red Bull?
Yeah, short run.
Mercedes is historically great because they won a few races in the 50s, quit F1, and then bought a team that won. You know, so like
half of our engines are in the F1, bro.
What?
Mercedes engines are dominant.
Yeah, they were dominant. Now they suck.
McLaren's still using our engines.
It doesn't matter.
Come on now, put some respect.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Is McLaren?
McLaren winning is also a win for Mercedes in the long run.
No, it's not.
You think about
it's
it.
not.
They just got to design
McLaren winning is a loss for Mercedes because Mercedes didn't win. That's the problem. You know, Mercedes didn't win.
We gonna win the next one. Watch.
Hamilton, no, I mean we have George
will win
Russell
one before he leaves.
No,
I throw money on that.
No,
he wins a race.
No, I think Mercedes is gonna go another year without a single win. This year is gonna be between McLaren, Mercedes, and Red Bull. Red Bull's probably gonna win. Why did I say Mercedes? McLaren,
no, see, subconsciously,
Red Bull, and Ferrari. Ferrari is like 24 points away now. In constructors, they're catching up, and that's what I mean by Checo really fumbled in Monaco because they needed the points.
Sainz got bailed.
He didn't get bailed. That's the rules. The rules are the rules. You know, the rules are the rules, and it was fine.
At the end.
But the rules are the rules, and that's what happened. It's fine. It's just like, it happens all the time. It happened to Lewis when he had his championship snatched in 21 or whatever, where it's just racing, right? And cars are going around as fast as they can.
Rigged.
Rules are the rules.
Right.
But not rigged at all, because that still has no effect on Checo crashing out.
Dude, he got hit. It wasn't even his fault.
It
bro.
was
He
his
got
fault. Because
smacked.
look, if you watch the replay, we'll try to get a clip up here, but if you watch the replay, they even in the commentaries, they were talking about this. They were like, you can't really put all the blame on Magnussen, because Checo had all that space on the left and decided to block him in on the right, when he literally could have just given Magnussen a little bit more room, gone around the sweeping long left-hander, and called it a day. And there would have been no incident.
No inch
right?
given.
But
No inch given, bro.
yeah, that's why he crashed. That's why he's out of the
No,
race
it's
with
given.
0 points, with a DNF and causing
bro,
a
he took
shitload of
him out,
damage,
man.
costing Red Bull a bunch of money. Like,
Took my boy out, man.
he qualified terrible, and then he ended up in this situation. Like that was completely unnecessary. Yeah, Magnussen could have backed off too, but Checo could have just not scooted to the right in the last minute, and
He should have braked, bro.
Magnussen had nowhere to go.
Magnussen
Magnussen
ain't got
had
good
nowhere
brakes,
to go.
bro. Got a
He
break.
had nowhere to go, and then he gets freaking, and then Checo gets hit by Magnussen, that he spins out and crashes into Hulkenberg, and then both Haas's are out, and like that doesn't matter anyways. But that was partially Checo's fault too. Like,
I'll put zero blame on Checo.
you got to learn the rules first before you know who to blame.
Zero
You got to
blame
learn
on
the
Checo,
rules
man.
first.
He could break. That's all I know.
But Checo could have gone faster then.
I've personally raced 30 F1 races, bro. I know exactly what he could have braked, man.
No, he
Because if you
screwed
bump,
himself
that's
there.
negative points on you, man.
No, he screwed
He
up
hit
there.
him.
He screwed up there for sure. You could even see him looking in his mirrors, seeing that the car was there, and then turning into it. And like, dude, what are you gonna gain from that? You're fighting for what, P18? Like, relax.
That's the aggressiveness you need.
In lap one? No, in the first turn? No.
On this, imagine having Russell and Checo on the same team. You have the two biggest wild cards in F1 history.
That would suck. You have the two biggest
You're either gonna
crashers
have
in the
one and
race.
two every race. or
No,
you're
you
gonna
have
DNFs
Checo
every
who's
time.
you have Checo who's inconsistent. He might crash. He's gonna qualify
But
like
if you
shit.
win half,
and
if
then
you
you
win
have
half.
Russell who's gonna go full terrorist mode, freaking drive into everybody on the grid. He's been better.
He's been a lot
He's been better.
He held
He's
off
been better.
Verstappen. Hey, as far as I know, McLaren and Ferrari owe him a big thank you.
No, but back to just what you said on holding him back, dude. This race with Russell, Tsunoda, and even Leclerc up front, and then Carlos playing his games with Norris. I'm like, why are they're all fighting to see who can go the slowest and back everyone up the most?
Yep.
And I like literally, it's like lap 30. I'm like,
They were letting
dude,
nobody pit, bro.
I woke up at 5 a.m. to watch this. Like, come on.
ESPN put a highlight and alert. That's what I woke up to. It was like the first overtake lap, like 40.
It was insane. The overtake, I'm pretty sure it was Valtteri
Yeah, it was in
Bottas
the back end.
and
It wasn't even
freaking
in the
kicked
back.
Sauber. I'm like, dude, at least we got one pass in the freaking race. And then I see like Verstappen pitting. I'm like, oh, it's gonna get exciting. People are gonna close it up now. I'm like,
Nope.
oh, cool. It went from like 19 seconds to like 13-second gap or whatever. And
Yep.
Yuki, I think I heard this on the freaking radio when watching the race, and I was like, are you freaking kidding me? It was like the race engineer for Visa, Cash App, RB, rate, whatever the fuck they are now. But it was the race engineer there telling Yuki, oh yeah, now you can push. And he's like, yeah, that's what I like to hear. And he's over a lap, he's literally over a lap behind.
Yep.
And it's like lap 60 something.
Yep.
And I'm like, you're not catching up to anything.
Yeah, it's over.
You have people in the top 10 getting lapped in this race.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's kind of
Yeah.
just, that's insane. And then you have Alonso trying to back up the pack in the back to let Lance out of everyone go attack. And what were you, just make them switch spots and let Alonso run, like give some team orders there. But no, it was a shitty race to watch. Honestly, it was really boring. I think Verstappen said that in like the post-race show too, where he was like, "Oh, the race was boring" or whatever. And then like the interviewer, she was like, "Well, at least like Charles won his first home race," and he was like, "Well, what about for you? Was it fun?" And she's just like, "No." Like it was not a fun race to watch.
Bro. That was
It was
probably the
not
most
a fun
exciting.
race to watch at all.
Yeah.
But speaking of that, someone did Christian Horner dirty in the F1. I think it was like the pre-race show. They're like walking through the paddocks, right? And like this dude, like they zoom in Christian Horner. He's like checking his phone or something in the paddock. And then like the commentary is just like, oh, there's Christian Horner probably checking his WhatsApp. And I'm like, oh.
Damn. Strays.
I was like, somebody was going for the neck there.
Strays,
like,
bro.
They don't want to let that die. Poor dude was just checking his phone, but you know, he kind of deserves it, but whatever.
Welcome to media, bro. Media's undefeated. Forever will be undefeated.
Christian Horner.
No. The media, like saying they check out his WhatsApp.
Oh,
yeah. Media is always undefeated, bro.
But yeah, what was your take though? Your first, this was your first time watching Monaco live.
Yeah, I think Verstappen said it best. It was pretty boring.
Yeah, it was a really boring race.
But I mean, I enjoyed. I was paying attention to the Russell, Verstappen, and Hamilton.
No, I mean, like usually
that was probably the best battle in my opinion.
At least if you could even call it that. Like, they weren't even near each other.
Because last time that happened, when Russell was trying to hold off Verstappen, he got smoked and the car spun out. So I was like, good on him. Good on my boy. So I was happy to see that, Russell didn't fuck it up in the easiest race.
Yeah.
But so I just got flashbacks to that previous one. I think it was earlier in the year.
No, see, just based off what you said, right? Usually at least there's some good battles, like in the midfield, at the back of the pack, whatever, some excitement. You have K-Mag with his normal antics or whatever, but he can't afford to do that anymore. He's going to get a race ban. So that's another reason there. If it was K-Mag's fault, he would have gotten penalties and had a race ban. But,
maybe
the FIA.
That's why they're sliding. It's like, oh, we're almost done with the season. Might as well just let them
What do you mean? We're only a third of the way through.
But exactly. But like, why kick them out now, bro?
For one race?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a race ban to be like, stop doing dumb shit.
But see, they probably weren't trying to do that. Like, I just put it on Checo, and Checo did absolutely nothing wrong.
No. Your nationalistic pride is getting in the way of your logic.
Checo's on. Checo, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all gonna come back to this video this time next year. Y'all gonna see what Checo's worth wherever he may be.
Yeah. We'll see.
He can even be on Haas, and he'll be top 5.
No. I don't think he's even a top 5 driver. Is he even top 5 right now in the driver's stand? Hold up. Let me take a look. I haven't actually checked the driver standings. Let's take a look at these driver standings.
Who's top 5 in the driver standings?
I have it open. I have it open. I'm gonna pull it up. Give me a second here. Okay, here we have the standings. He is 5th.
Exactly.
He's 5th.
Okay.
He's like,
okay,
bro.
He said top 5. You said top 5. He's top 5.
Oh my god!
And by a clear margin.
Yeah.
By a clear margin.
Okay, and then he's.
And the only reason is, first of all, Sainz should have been last. He should have got 0 points, so he would have been tied for 4th.
No.
Yes.
No.
If it wasn't for that red flag saving Sainz,
there was a red flag.
5th.
It's a racing incident. It happens.
5th.
It happens.
But
Checo has won a bunch of races because of other people screwing up and him getting lucky.
Checo like that. But see, look, on my other topic, it's always look. Russell and Hamilton, 7 and 8. They're always, that's every fucking race.
Hold up. Why did or whatever. Let me go check the laptop real quick.
7 and 8, bro.
Okay. Needed to make sure that it was still recording. Yeah, people have 0 points.
How is Sargent
Dude,
still in that form,
there are people with 0 points that are in every race, and then you got Ollie Behrman, the freaking child who popped in and covered in. And he has 6 points because he actually was in the points on his only race. And I'm like, man, it would be nice to see some rookies. We could drop, some of these older folks that aren't racing in their prime anymore, like Checo,
Nah,
he doesn't need a seat anymore. We could drop him there.
He's the pride and joy of Mexico. He won a race.
He won a race. That's it.
Yep. He won a race.
He needs to win more. Especially
they don't let him. Verstappen threw a fit when he won Monaco.
No, because any driver is going to be upset if they lose a race, especially to their teammate. But like, man, you got the same machinery.
What about those 2 teammates that took each other out? That was exciting too in this race.
Alpine?
Yeah.
Man, we don't even need to give them any freaking airtime, man. Honestly, if they keep performing like this, drop them. Bring on Andretti's team. Really, that was some bullshit. That was just
haters, bro. There was haters on that track today.
No, Alpine, they've got no hope. But good for Pierre. I mean, he got a point. He got into the points even after getting run over by his own teammate. And
why would he do that? That was the funniest call.
Yeah. On the radio.
I don't know.
What did he do? Why did he do that?
I don't know. You gotta talk to him, man. Talk to him, man. They're probably scrapping right now too. Probably.
I mean, they've never been good friends. Yeah. They've been like, I was watching the freaking Drive to Survive episode about the two of those guys, and they've been like beefing since like the karting days. I never really paid attention to either of them. Like I've watched Formula One for a long time, but I didn't pay attention to Pierre or Esteban. And I saw that, I'm like, oh, why would they put them on the same team when I saw that episode? And I'm like, this is not going to end well. And here we go again. They crash into each other. Last year, I think it was last year too. Yeah, they crash into each other, and it's not good for them. It's not good for them.
I think the thing to watch for now is that Leclerc doesn't party too hard in Monaco.
Nah, let him go have fun.
He's going to be shit the next race.
What? He's got a week.
You never know, man. They go wild. Those parties go wild. Them yacht parties with all the stardom out there.
He'll be fine. Hey, Lando went and partied with what's his name, Martin Garrix or whatever. Yep. Cut open his face and then won the race out right after that. So you know,
missing appendix.
No. Yeah, and then Carlos gets his appendix cut out and he's winning races. They might do better. That's the trick. That's the trick. Got to go get injured a little bit,
man. But even seeing the celebration too, though, like on that topic, like when Leclerc came jumping into the crowd, was team giving him a hug, big old hug to I think the guy was the owner or whatever, or the whatever.
It's probably the engineer and the team principal and stuff.
No, that's a guy in a suit and like a.
Oh yeah, he's probably like Ferrari CEO. Or something. I don't know.
And then Sainz comes up and it's like, yeah, like, good job.
Nah, they're good friends though.
Softness, like, I know they're good friends, but they're like, all right, bro, like. Fuck off, you know what I mean? Like, that sucks.
Nah, they're good friends. And like, you know, it's just like when everyone was happy with Lando when he got his first win. Everyone's happy that this dude finally did it. There's no curse anymore.
Now you're going to take all this momentum from him, say for next season, and now they're going to prioritize Hamilton.
No, they're not going to prioritize Hamilton. That team has been built around Leclerc. Leclerc has. Do you think Hamilton's going to take
that though?
Yeah, because he's going to retire soon, anyways. Like, I don't think he's going to go for like Alonso level run. He's definitely going to retire sooner rather than later. I think. I mean, he wants that 8th victory, right?
Yep.
But I don't know. I think Ferrari. I don't know why Ferrari's doing this. I really don't know because he's not performing that well, and Sainz is doing great in Ferrari.
Put him in a nicer car, bro. You never know.
I don't know because I think for the future of the team, having Sainz, you know what? I guess from the perspective that okay, Sainz can go somewhere else. They'll have Lewis Hamilton for a few years. Maybe Lewis will win a championship with Ferrari. We'll see, and then. You know, they can drop him and bring in Ollie Behrman because, I don't know, Ollie Behrman will probably start at Haas or something, work his way up to Ferrari, so free up some room. But we'll see what happens there.
It'll be interesting for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, not much else to really talk about that race.
Yeah, I mean, this race, we started this to talk about like the Monaco race, and I feel like we talked about it for like 30 seconds, and we're like, yeah, Leclerc won. Yeah, Checo crashed. Okay, cool. Let's talk about the rest of the season because there's really nothing for this race. So hopefully something interesting happens during the next one. What's the next race? I'm forgetting the calendar. Is it Canada? I think it's Canada.
Vegas is sometime in the summer.
No, we got a while for Vegas. We got a while for Vegas. Yeah, Canada's next, then Spain. Oh, we got a break between Canada and Spain, so that'll be good. Vegas isn't for a while.
End of summer.
Vegas is November again. End of November. Yeah, end of November.
Jesus.
Yeah, Mexico is October 25th that weekend.
The reason I care is in case you go.
What, for Vegas?
Yeah. Probably not, but
we'll see. Yeah. Maybe we'll make it down to the Vegas trip. We can make some content down there too. I want to go. I need to go to a race. I've missed out on getting tickets to the Austin race.
First race, man. I feel like it has to be like at a good spot. You know, an exciting race.
Yeah, honestly, if it was up to me, since I'm planning like that Italy trip, anyways, we were planning to catch the next Italian race while there because it's like. I think it's like the first week of September or something, or last week of August, when like right around the time we're planning to be there. So I'm like, maybe, just maybe I can make that race, you know? That would be fun. But no, man, every time we have a race weekend, I finish watching the race and I'm like, I need to drive my car and find some nice roads.
Yeah, everyone's in a racing mood today.
Enjoy.
Man. Q5 try to race me, man.
Q5 trying to race.
I'm in a low gas tank.
But no, I think that's a good segue, because from here we're gonna go make some car content, because I feel like driving. You brought your car. My car's dirty, but that's fine.
Yeah, pit stop.
Yeah, let's go get some gas. Let's get some good clips. Introduce people to the CMP fleet.
The CMP fleet. Hell
fleet.
Yeah.
I had to make sure. I'm like, yeah, it's CMP, not CPM, right? I'm like blanking out here.
All foreigns.
I've been up since 5 a.m., man. I'm a little tired, but we'll do is pit stop, get some gas, get some coffee. Let's introduce the viewers to the CMP fleet. We have some new cars that we haven't shared on the podcast yet. Yep. So we could do that, and we'll bring you along for a beautiful drive. Oh yeah, we're gonna take that. Yeah, we're gonna go up that road. I found a good road. So we'll go check out the new road. Maybe some launch control clips. I don't know. We'll do something fun.
Gotta learn how to do it first.
We'll do something fun. Well, thanks again, guys, for tuning in. Hopefully you like the F1 content. We'll try to make it a little bit more structured next time, because hopefully something happens in the race.
Yeah, that's worth talking about.
Yeah. We'll see you again soon. We're going to go get in the cars now. Peace.